Welcome to Audiobook Academy. Book Summary. Deep Work by Cal Newport. Building your working life around deep workflow is a proven path to deep satisfaction. Cal Newport's Deep Work, Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted Age offers actionable advice for winning in this changing technological, distracted, and connected age. Georgetown computer science professor Cal Newport. What's deep work? He defines deep work. Deep work, professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push your cognitive capabilities to their limit. These efforts increase value, skill, and difficulty to replicate. Because it becomes increasingly scarce, the economy and new technology require you to learn quickly. Increasingly valuable, your audience will leave if you don't deliver great results quickly. However, Cal Newport criticizes our culture for focusing on shallow work and forgetting the value of going deep. Shallow work, non-cognitively demanding, logistical-style tasks, often performed while distracted. These efforts create little value and are easy to replicate. Deep work requires concentration on a difficult task. Cal Newport believes this superpower will help you succeed in this competitive world. Deep work hypothesis. Deep work is becoming rarer and more valuable in our economy. Thus, those who master this skill and make it their career will succeed. First, deep work. Cal Newport explains and proves the deep work hypothesis in the first part of Deep Work. Chapter 1, Deep Work Matters. Technology is reshaping the economy, benefiting three groups. High-skilled workers can produce valuable results from complex machines. Superstars, best at a market-demanded skill. Owners have capital to invest in new technology. Cal Newport teaches how to be a high-skilled worker or superstar with two core abilities. 1. Learning difficult things fast. Deliberate practice has two core components. You work on a specific skill or complex idea. Feedback helps you focus on productivity. Repetition activates the same neural pathways in the brain. Myelin builds around neurons to improve cognition and action. Thus, intense focus in a distracted world lets you quickly master complex information. 2. Amazing results. Depth follows the law of productivity. Quality equals time spent x, intensity of focus. Thus, focusing on one task at a time maximizes productivity. Attention residue impairs performance when switching tasks. Attention residue, when switching tasks, your mind remains on the first. Chapter 2, Rare Deep Work. Cal Newport has observed three business trends that deprioritize deep work in the corporate world. Free-flowing office spaces. Fast internal messaging. Promoting employee social media use. These trends distract workers and hinder company value creation. Cal Newport offers three reasons deep work is rare. Shallow work is easier. Short-term, employees prefer shallow work because principle of least resistance. In a business setting, without feedback on the impact of various behaviors to the bottom line, we tend toward behaviors that are easiest in the moment. This promotes a culture of connectivity for two reasons. It adapts. If your work didn't require quick response times, you would plan ahead. Creating an inbox-based work environment simplifies life. If you didn't prioritize email, you'd spend more time deciding what to work on and how long. Thus, shallow work prevents people from focusing on long-term contributions. 2. Distraction. As a result, companies fall into the metric black hole. Metric black hole, the inability to measure individual value to the organization. Without value metrics, employees act busy instead of productive. Busyness as proxy for productivity. In the absence of clear indicators of what it means to be productive and valuable in their jobs, many knowledge workers turn back toward an industrial indicator of productivity, doing lots of stuff in a visible manner. 3. Cultural obsession with technology. Finally, we have surrendered our culture and behaviors to technologies like the Internet. Technopoly, a society shaped by technology rather than using it as a tool. Deep work is at a disadvantage in a technopoly because it relies on old-fashioned values like quality, craftsmanship, and mastery. Deep work matters. Cal Newport offers three reasons why deep work is meaningful, contrasting with practical discussions of its value and rarity. Neuroscience, study of the brain and nervous system. Psychology, scientific study of the mind and its functions. Philosophy, studying knowledge, reality, and existence. Neurological argument. Winifred Gallagher found in rap that content influences perspective. She explained her grand unified theory of the mind. Skillful management of attention is the sine qua non of the good life and the key to improving virtually every aspect of your experience. Deep work challenges your cognitive abilities, which boosts professional interest and positivity. 2. Psychological argument. In the 1980s, Mihai Csikszentmihalyi found that the best moments usually occur when a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. Flow, or mental state, helps people perform well in difficult tasks. Deep work, regardless of the subject, induces flow, which boosts happiness and satisfaction. 3. The philosophical argument. Hubert Dreyfus and Sean Dorrance Kelly examine Western sacredness and meaning in all things shining. They believe craftsmanship, creating something from nothing, is the key to meaning. Craftsman not to generate meaning, but rather to cultivate in himself the skill of discerning the meanings that are already there. Craftsmanship, not results, defines any profession. To appreciate your work, practice deeply. Cal Newport So Good They Can't Ignore You covers craftsmanship. Deep work rules. Cal Newport teaches you the 4 deep work rules in the second part of Deep Work to integrate these habits into your career. Work hard. This rule facilitates professional deep work. In a distracted world, you have a finite amount of willpower that becomes depleted. Thus, you need smart rituals to maximize deep work with limited willpower using these 6 strategies. Choose your depth philosophy. Choose a deep work scheduling philosophy that fits your career. Monastic philosophy. Pursuing a clear vision and minimizing shallow work maximizes depth. Bimodal philosophy. This philosophy separates deep work time from other activities. Rhythmic philosophy. This philosophy establishes a regular schedule for deep work sessions. Journalistic philosophy. This philosophy incorporates depth whenever time allows or deadlines require. 2. Ritualize deep work. Your ritual should answer these questions. Where and how long? Schedule your ritual in a home office, conference room, or library. How will you work? Use the Pomodoro technique or internet bands to organize your time. Will you fund your work? Coffee, snacks, light exercise, and breaks can help you focus. Cooperate, theory. Theory of serendipitous creativity. Let people bump into each other to promote smart collaborations and new ideas, which can be integrated with deep work by following 2 guidelines. Depth cannot handle distraction. Spontaneous and deep work can complement each other. Use whiteboard effect. Work with someone to solve a problem better. 4. Business-like execution. The authors created the 4 disciplines of execution, 4DX, to help companies execute high-level strategies. Cal Newport adapted 4DX for deep work habits. Focus on the wildly important, concentrate on fewer meaningful goals to achieve great results. Take charge, leading metrics, your direct control over lagging metrics, measure success. Scoreboard, track lead measures to encourage goal achievement and performance improvement. Accountability cadence, review metrics, solve problems, and commit to actions regularly. Lays, downtime boosts productivity, depth, and results. Downtime is crucial because helps insights. Shutdown lets your conscious mind rest and your unconscious mind sort through and provide insights for your most complex task. Shutdown energizes deep work. Interrupting or ignoring shutdown will reduce your effectiveness tomorrow. Replaces shallow work. Since you have limited work capacity, this work is usually unimportant and low value. Shutdown involves stopping work and following a ritual. Shutdown ritual, reviewing every incomplete task, goal, or project to either plan for its completion or store it for later. Number 2, enjoy boredom. Cal Newport's second rule includes several habit-forming strategies. Focus better. Avoid distractions. 1. Break focus, not distraction. Start by practicing ignoring distractions. Schedule internet and social media use, avoid distractions, and work until you can use them. Cal Newport offers 3 success rules. Use this strategy even if your job requires frequent internet use or email responses. Use the internet only during scheduled times. Focus by scheduling internet use at work and home. 2. Use Rooseveltian intensity. This strategy allows deep work in intense sprints, inspired by Theodore Roosevelt's undergraduate work habits. Prioritize a deep task. Estimate your typical task time. Set a tight deadline. Publish the artificial deadline if possible. Finish your assignment quickly. Meditate. Productivity. This strategy focuses you on a well-defined professional problem while you are physically but not mentally engaged. Like mindfulness meditation, it takes practice. Refocus when your mind wanders. Repeat your problem knowledge. Review and memorize relevant variables. Use these variables to identify your next step questions. Review your answer to solidify your gains. 4. Memorize a deck of cards. Cal Newport teaches you how to memorize a shuffled deck to improve concentration. Brute force memorization causes burnout and is not brain compatible. He helps you visualize your house, create memorable objects, and associate memorable people with each card. Then, you can walk through your mental home, draw a card, associate each memorable person with an object, and recite the cards. Unlimited memory covers memory improvement. Book summary. Number 3. Stop social media. Most people use social media to divide their time and attention. Any benefit network tool selection choose social media for their benefits or the fear of missing out. This ignores social media's drawbacks, but this stricter approach offers a middle ground. Craftsman tool choice. Find your personal and professional happiness keys. Only use social media if its benefits outweigh its drawbacks. 1. Use vital few. Using the 80-20 rule, choose network tools. Set personal and professional goals. List the top 2 or 3 goals achieving activities. Compare network tools to key activities. Does the tool help or hinder activity completion? Focusing on high-value, high-benefit activities helps you achieve your goals. Remove low-value network tools with low gains. 2. Temporarily quit social media. Don't tell anyone, wait 30 days, and then ask yourself for each account. Would using this service have made the last 30 days better? Did anyone care I wasn't using this service? If both questions are no, leave social media. Keep the platform if both are yes. 3. Avoid internet entertainment. Entertainment websites are time-consuming. Thus, reconsider your leisure time. Instead of letting your mind wander, plan your time. Meaningful free time improves personal and professional satisfaction. Drain shallows. This rule offers several ways to eliminate shallow work and replace it with deep work. 1. Plan everything. Plan your day and schedule every minute. Divide the day into focus blocks and assign tasks. Use the schedule since most things take longer than you think. Unknown activity lengths require conditional overflow blocks. Finish each block's activity, then start a new one. As distractions arise, use ask blocks freely. 2. Measure every activity. Ask, how many months would it take to train a smart recent college graduate without specialized training in my field to complete this task? Deep work, intensive, time-consuming work. Shallow work, easy, non-specialized work. This method helps you prioritize deep work by assessing task depth. 3. Budget your shallow work time. How much time should I spend on shallow work? Whether you have a boss or not, choose an answer and stick to this time budget. Saying no to small projects may be necessary to stay within budget. You may realize how little time produces value. Find a job that supports deep work if you feel like you do shallow work. Finish work by 5:30, according to Cal Newport. Fixed schedule productivity, committing to not working past a certain time and using productivity strategies to meet this goal. This strategy replaces shallow work with deep work to increase value. This method also creates a scarcity mindset, which encourages time management for high-value work. Become inaccessible. Cal Newport offers 3 inbox controlling tips. Use a sender filter to set expectations and have people filter themselves before emailing you. Effort emailing. Use process-centric email to finish the project. Next, describe the process, the current step, and the next step. Don't respond if the sender doesn't convince you to reply or minimize their effort. Proceeding. Deep work is uninterrupted concentration on a mental task. Cal Newport shows you how to thrive by working deeply in a connected and distracted world in this book.